I've only done a handful of gigs, folks, but that is probably the most random entrance I've ever done to a gig. More random than Roger Swift's personal eBay account, I'd imagine. This is also a very strange night for me. This is the longest I've stood by the ladies' toilets and not been arrested. But yes, anyway, Stafford, that's not part of my set, I'm just getting this stuff off my chest. It does give me tremendous pleasure to be here. Actually, it doesn't. I don't know why I said that. I'm a miserable fucker, folks. It doesn't give me tremendous pleasure to be anywhere. It gives me tremendous pleasure to leave a few places. Wolverhampton, for example. Anyone in from Wolverhampton? Oh, there is! Oh, good. Brilliant. Well, I did vow not to go back to certain parts of Wolverhampton without the appropriate vaccinations. I assume you probably live in the better part, Mr. Savage, so thank you very much. Had to make friends and influence people by making sure there. But yeah, no, I am quite pleased to be here. I'll explain how I got here. I found out about this gig on Facebook. You've all heard of Facebook, I assume. It is a place where you can have millions of friends on the internet, and none in real life. It is also a place where a single guy can poke thousands of women on the internet, and none in real life. If you laughed at that, that's a joke to you. If you didn't laugh at that, that's how you live. It was quite quiet at the back of the room. You're right over there, Dennis. Good stuff. Anyway, folks, for those of you that don't know me off Facebook or any other capacity, my name is Rick Shaw, and I'm 30 years old. Just turned 30 years old, actually, which means... I don't really know what it means, to be honest. I should think of some jokes around that. I'm trying to do something. One thing it does me, and you'll do this when you turn 30 years old, because I did this. I looked in the mirror on my 30th birthday, and I said to myself, you know what, it's alright, I don't look a day over 21. You say that to yourself, don't you? You say it that much, you actually believe it. And then you go to a pub or a club full of 21-year-olds, and it feels like you've invaded a Ronald McDonald's children's party. Those young-looking bastards. You have a moment of realisation, and you fucking hate yourself for a moment. But I've got over that, I've had that moment now. And I've moved on, and I've come to the conclusion that you are basically as old as you feel. Which makes me about 85, but for you guys, you're probably a bit young at heart. The outlook is pretty good for you. So it's not so bad. So I'm quite embracing the fact that I'm in my 30s and I'm getting older, and I think you should. The only thing that pisses me off about getting older is people telling me I should be a proper grown-up and really change the way I live my life, because, you know, there are things that need changing in my life. My career, I get lectured about my career quite a lot, or lack of. I suppose the only way you could describe my career, I'm a waste of taxpayers' money, ladies and gentlemen. I am. I just lounge around on my arse, not lifting a finger. I'm not on the dole, I work for the council. That's how we do things, folks. It really is. You want to know how bad it is? I'm a careers advisor for the council, right? And it is a sense of irony about being a careers advisor, because if I'd have had better careers advice at school, do you think I would have ended up a careers advisor? Ask yourself the fucking question. You've got to, haven't you? You know? So my job needs sorting out. I'm not married, and some people are surprised that I'm not married. I'm not surprised, to be honest. The people closest to me are not surprised. I've got no kids either, and people are even more surprised by this. 30-year-olds without kids. Doesn't really happen a lot in Telford. My nan is amazed, actually. Right, my nan had 6 kids by the age of 30. 6 fucking kids. I can't imagine anything worse, to be honest. But she's very proud to tell you that she's very hard, and you know, she stayed at home and had natural births with no painkillers required. And imagine by kid number 6, she was fucking numb down there, right? There was no need for painkillers. Right? It wasn't a birth, it was just a lie back and iron old. There's probably people in this room that made a bigger deal about their last shit than she did about giving birth to their child. Which is wrong, right? I mean, don't think about that too much. The only thing about that joke, because you're all thinking of my nan's fanny now. Don't do that, we could never be friends. So yeah, I forgot the fuck I was talking about. Oh yeah, I've got no kids. Maybe that is a surprise, because I do love kids. Which sounds wrong as fuck when I say it to a room full of other grown-ups. It really does. I don't mean it like that. This is not some kind of sadistic confession. I've got friends who got kids, and I think having kids could probably be very rewarding. The only problem is with having kids is you first have to face, well, I would have to face my irrational fear of newborn babies, because newborn babies scare the shit out of me. I think this is a bloke thing, right? You and I are allowed to agree with me, blokes, right? It is. I mean, little newborn babies, they're just a little ball of noise that piss and shit themselves, which is exactly the kind of behaviour that when I've displayed, I've been evicted from places, but babies are allowed to get away with that. They are, and I don't understand that, and I don't like that. It is a good job women are maternal, because women understand that. Right, and women love little babies, they do. They love little babies. It doesn't even need to be their own baby. A woman can walk down the road with a pram, she is like the Pied Piper to other women. She is. They come for miles around, don't they? Just have a look at the newborn baby. You know, have a sadistic game of pass the parcel with the newborn baby. You know, make funny noises at the newborn baby. Talk to the newborn baby. Grown, educated women talking to a newborn baby. but they don't do it like a grown, educated woman should ever talk, because women, right, I know there's only a few in the room, but you have a voice, and you need to know this. Women have a voice which is reserved for newborn babies, and I've since found cute pets, right? Have you ever heard this voice? It's like watching someone mentally regressing. Go a little bit like this, oh my God, look at you, so beautiful! It's insane. And they say the most insane things as well. Oh, look at the most beautiful baby, you're the most beautiful thing in the world. Now, I don't agree with that statement. I don't want to offend people who've got kids, but I don't really think newborn babies are beautiful. Right, I think they're all the fucking same, to be honest. Some shows with newborn baby, it's like, great, you know. It doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl, it doesn't matter what the parents are, they just look like a scaled down version of the Metro Brothers. Which I could never find beautiful. Looking at it from a detached perspective, can a human being really find another human being beautiful if you have to check its genitals to decide what gender it is? Maybe in some parts of my hometown that works, because I wonder how the fuck they breed around there, to be honest. But there we go. Anyway, folks, I'm looking at my watch, I haven't got a watch on, but I've run out of material and time to talk to you now. So I think I'm going to wrap it up there, to be honest. It seems a pretty good point. But ladies and gents, I've been Rick Shaw. Thank you very much for listening to me.